What's up? What's up? This is ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. I'm your host T, and today we have Rashawn.
Hi y'all.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good to feel blessed. I think I feel blessed too. That's what I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how to live in my purpose and just try to be accountable too. Accountability.
The big A word.
Yeah, that's hard for y'all women, ain't it?
Now listen.
No, it's hard for people though.
It
Seriously,
is hard for people in general. Yeah.
because you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to say like, "Oh, I did this and I made a mistake."
It takes some self-reflection. For real, for real.
And who wants to do that, right? But I want to get into it. Actually, before we get started, I can do this. I have it right there in front of me.
Ooh, what's that?
It's just like a little projector. I just bought it. I got it for like movies and stuff. But
Multi-purpose.
I don't watch no damn movies on the projector. Plus, it ain't 4K. You remember when we was kids, right? When we would watch like movies. Have you ever went back and looked at? How old are you? You don't mind me ask.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, I'm 33.
Okay.
Wait, no, am I 33?
I do that all the time.
I'm not 33. I'm 34.
I do that all the time.
And
I swear to you.
and my birthday coming up in October.
So
Are
you
we
be
still
35.
recording?
Yeah, we are, but I cut it out if
Okay,
you want
but
to.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 34. That's crazy.
Listen, I do that all the time. Actually, how old did I just say I am?
You said you're 33.
I swear I'm not 33. I'm 32. I'll be 33 in December. These damn kids, I'm telling you. These kids.
That's crazy.
My boy, he had me up. Listen, it's the children. They do it to us. They age us. Yeah, it's the kids, because I said 33. We made the same
And here I
damn
go,
mistake.
yeah, me too. Wait, no.
Yeah, nah, for real. It's my boy, he had me stressed out so much. And I don't get enough sleep either.
That sleep will do it to you.
Yeah.
I'm bad about my sleep too.
I really thought I was 33. That's hilarious.
And I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't know myself neither.
Okay, yeah. So your purpose and moving in alignment. My first question to you is I want to ask you, when was the first time you felt that you were truly walking in your purpose, and what shifted you, or what shifted your life at the moment?
The first time that I felt like I was walking in purpose?
Yes.
So this was some years ago. It was before I was even a mom.
Okay.
Actually. I was serving tables, and actually I was working 2 jobs at the time. I was serving tables on the weekend, and then I had a full-time 9-to-5 gig during the week. And one of my coworker friends, she knew that I was a dancer. She knew that I sang. And she was helping with a production for Dreamgirls.
Okay.
And she was, I think, doing some of the stage stuff, or I can't even remember how she was involved with it, but they were also casting for the show at the time. And she told me about it, and reluctantly, I'm like, well, I don't really know if that's gonna work out for me. And she's like, well, why wouldn't it? You, like, this is you.
Yeah, that's what you do.
And shout out to Arabelle, because that's who it was. And she kept pressing me to just at least audition. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll audition. Maybe I'll get a little backup thing going on, and that'll work for me. So, of course, this is Dreamgirls. We had to act. We had to sing. We had to dance, all as part of the audition.
Yeah.
So I did all 3. And I remember at one point during the audition, during the acting segment, I had like found props in the room to do my scene, which was different from anyone else who was auditioning at the time. Everybody else just like memorized the script and read it. But I found myself some little props and everything and set up my scene for myself before I started my actual audition.
That's smart.
But I mean, I just was improv. I was just going with the thing. But apparently it did something.
Yeah.
And after we did all auditions and they posted everybody who made the show, they casted me as Dina, the Beyonce of the
Dreamgirls.
The Dreamgirls. And, well, Dina Jones. And I was like, wow, I didn't even give myself enough credit to think that I would have a name in this show.
Yeah.
Not only did I make a name for myself, I made one of the biggest names for myself out of that showcase.
Yeah.
And for me, that was such a testament to like how people that love you see you. And when you're walking in purpose and you're in alignment, things start coming to you before you're even ready for it. The doors will open. Sure. You just have to walk through.
Yeah.
So that was a really, really big one for me.
Yeah. Where did that go? What happened with that?
So we ended up running Dream Girls for 9 weeks, 9 weeks straight, and we sold out every show.
Okay.
It went really, really well.
Yeah, that's what's up. This was in Nashville?
This was in Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Murfreesboro Center for the Arts in like 2016, 2015, something like that.
Yeah. Did you decide to pursue any other projects after that?
I became a mother not too long after that.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, things just started changing, and I wasn't even sure what I wanted to pursue, if I would have time or energy to pursue anything else. Because, I was expecting in 2016.
Yeah.
And then had my daughter 2017, so.
Wow.
Things changed pretty quick.
Yeah, do you feel like regret from that?
I don't feel regret because... when I look at my baby, I just be like, wow, she really mine. I really snapped.
Yeah, for sure.
I really did that. But at the same time, I do wonder sometimes, like, how the cards would have played out had I been more responsible. And if, things had taken a different turn. But everything happens how it's supposed to, so I'm just trusting the process.
Yeah, and in a sense, you still, in motherhood and being a parent, you still walked in your purpose in a sense, though. It wasn't like you just abandoned, I know you probably always wanted a kid, always wanted a child, so.
I can, like, go back into my journals and my diaries from before I even had her, and I would be praying over my kids.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
The way it happened, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
But, I did always want to be a mommy.
None of us do. I mean, even with me now, with my son, it's I always wanted him to have a whole home.
Yes. Yes.
So something different than what I had in that way, but it's not working out like that. But that's okay though. I still a pretty good dad, I would think. I'm working on that Father of the Year award. I'm working on that right now.
Working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm shooting for it too.
I think that's what matters too, because some people not even working towards that.
Yeah.
They just show up when they show up.
Yeah. So what is that experience? Because you did something where you felt like you were walking in your purpose and you were aligned. So what was the feeling? What was the experience in these moments? And what happens after? Are you in a place where you're like, okay, I did this. I need to start doing something else? Like, yeah.
I definitely feel like that. And I did that performance. Well, I did that show. And then I think I did maybe 2 or 3 others before that.
Yeah.
That was just my final one. But I don't know. I've had different little moments where I'm like, I think I'm doing the right thing. It feels right. It feels like I'm moving in the right direction. I just don't have really very many opportunities where I get to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have opportunities like that, like, once or twice a year versus the consistency that I saw before I was a parent.
Yeah.
And then it's not only how little I see the opportunities, it's my availability to even take advantage of them.
I feel that.
Because I got to move around motherhood versus the other way around.
Yeah.
So.
Man, that's tough. I mean, if you think about it, though, you see people out here that kind of have those same opportunities, right? And they make it work.
They make it work.
And they figure it out. But somebody has to suffer at the end of the day. Like, I watch interviews.
Somebody has to sacrifice. Definitely.
Sacrifice. And you see these interviews with, I watch an interview with Malcolm X's daughter. And it's like, for him to be the man he had to be, in turn, we had to go without. And you don't think about that. You think about what a great man he was. It was like, his children had to be the ones to make those sacrifices and not have the father that they wanted. Are you willing to make those sacrifices?
I think I am to a degree.
Yeah.
I am to a degree. I feel like I know what my threshold is.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a good idea for what my baby's threshold is as far as like our time spent together and our time apart. And I want to honor that and however I'm moving. And prayerfully whatever opportunities that I do have are aligned with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the threshold we both have.
Yeah. Do you feel old?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. It really just depends on what arena I'm in. Because I used to dance. I used to dance all the time.
Yeah.
But now when I look at the dancers, the TikTokers and with the girlies we doing now on the Instagram, I be like, oh baby, no.
Yeah.
The way these knees set up, ain't no doggone way.
Yeah.
So I do feel it in that regard. But then when I look at people on screen, I'm like, people get acting jobs in their 70s, and 80s, and 90s. Like, it ain't no age limit to how long you can do a film.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, so I feel good in that space, but baby, I don't be on that dance floor for real. I don't. You might see me by now. I don't know.
Yeah, like you were like a trained dancer, like you got lessons and stuff growing up, or
I didn't have like ballet lessons. I usually took like hip hop and jazz. But I just grew up dancing. I had a natural ability for dance and rhythm and stuff like that, so I excelled in it, but not technically a trained dancer to where I could just be like, okay, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. So are you? Would you have you looked at any acting gigs, or anything lately?
No.
Yeah.
No. I was looking into finding me a good agency so that way they can do all the work for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really be talking myself out of stuff. I be like real motivated one day, and then the next day I'd be like, "Girl, sit down. You need to get these bills paid."
Yeah.
One step at a time. So I really be back and forth with myself.
Yeah, that's the pitfalls of kind of living in like a capitalistic world, the world that we live in. It's good things about it, but it's also the other stuff like that because you got to work, you got to pay the bills.
You have to survive. And then you got a little person depending on you. It's like, I ain't got time to be trying to take off from work for 2 or 3 days to go somewhere else and not get paid half the. It's just so much.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think. What about making your own space, creating your own space? Because we're in an age now where we can do it with technology and all of that.
Right, you're right. I think I made like a little nook for myself from my Instagram, like TikTok. But apart from that, I haven't thought bigger.
Yeah.
I haven't thought bigger than that.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Passion versus purpose. What's the difference?
Passion versus purpose. See, I feel like passion is where our heart goes.
Yeah.
What our heart attaches to, what feels natural for us to do.
Yeah.
And the purpose is the calling on our life. The purpose is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It can align with your passion as well, but your purpose, it can be something you haven't even thought to yourself yet.
For sure.
You haven't even landed on it, but it's on you.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. Do you feel like purpose is more godly?
I do.
Yeah, same.
I definitely do. Yeah.
I think purpose is just more rooted in godly. I think passion is just something that you feel for the moment. Kind of just what you said, or something that you may feel for a lot of moments, but it's something individual that you feel. But I think purpose is godly.
And passion can give you fulfillment too. Yeah, passion can give you fulfillment in a lot of different ways. But that purpose, it may not always feel good.
Yeah.
It might feel like a challenge. It might be a struggle to even, but it's like, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Dang, it's hard, but I know this is what I got to do.
Yeah, that's what I feel about fatherhood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so passion and purpose and just existing and living in it. Some things that I think that I've been going through lately, personally myself, is just battling with my own, battling with myself first of all, but it's my own insecurities and not willing to just step outside of the norm. Like I put out a cartoon just the other day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I did like a cartoon on myself. It was me talking to my younger self.
Okay.
And I was just, before I hit the upload button, I was just so nervous about it. But I see you you consistently post content. Let me say this too. Well, let me finish this. You post content because it was something I want to ask you about that, but I ask you a little later. But I see you post content. Is there ever moments where you have like these? What's the word for it? Is it where you don't feel like you're it's you? It's
I know what
imposter
you're talking.
syndrome.
Imposter.
Yeah. Is there ever like a case like that? Like
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I feel that all the time.
So that was me as uploading, like, why are you doing this? This doesn't even fit your identity. It's just these insecurities that I'm battling with. Is that something that you battle with? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And even with the imposter syndrome, I go back and forth with myself with that too, because I be having my days where it's like, girl, you could never.
Yeah.
Just focus on your job, focus on that 9 to 5. And then other days I'm like, why can't you?
Yeah.
People do this all the time.
Yeah.
People that have less, that do less, that people do this.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You're absolutely equipped. Why wouldn't you be equipped?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I be back and forth with myself a lot.
Yeah. How do you defeat that in the moment?
I have friends that see me how God sees me.
That's a blessing. Man, that's a blessing.
And female and male friends that see me how God sees me. And I just thank the Lord for them.
Yeah.
Because every time I'm spiraling, every time I'm on edge, every time I'm thinking like, nah, it's just not going to work out for me. My people be like,
bring you back.
Listen,
Yeah.
girl, do you know who you are? Do you know whose you are? My people speak a lot of life into me.
Yeah.
So I do usually lean on them when I'm feeling low.
Yeah. How do you even get friends like that? Because my friends suck. My friends suck. Listen, if I'm feeling, I don't really have a lot of friends that I can go to for that. I think they just see it as, I actually talked to this one girl I had on the show. Her name was Tootie.
Yeah, I know Tootie.
Okay.
Shout out Tootie.
Yeah, and I was
That
asking.
girl.
Yeah, she danced too.
Yes.
And I was asking her this. I said, Tootie, like, how do you get this support that you get from your friends? She was like, well, it's not always. They just kind of see it as, oh, that's just something Tootie doing. And that's kind of what I get because I'm always doing something, So it's like, there's some shit Onterio doing right now. And when I'm feeling low, I have to really motivate myself. I don't have, maybe my son, he'll build me up, but that's about it. But he don't have the words for it yet. He's just like, yeah, good job. You doing good.
Yeah.
And that's it, So
yeah. How to build friendships like that or find friendships like that. Mine happened really organically throughout the years.
Yeah.
It's a few people that I grew up with from my hometown. It's some people that I worked with when I was serving tables.
Yeah.
People that I met from different jobs. I don't know. I feel just really, really blessed in that way.
Yeah.
Because my mom talks to me about that too. Of course, since she's older and she's experienced friendships from a whole lot of different angles and stuff.
Yeah.
And every time me and my friends get together or celebrate one another, she always commends us for how much we love on each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not common,
It's
I
rare.
guess.
Yeah. Rare. Like you see a lot of people that just, I feel lonely a lot of the times. I feel like I'm in a very peculiar situation as well, coming from having like an older mother that I was tasked with taking care of. And we didn't come from a lot. That's another thing too. I just think like it's a lot of people who know me and know where I come from. It's like, we didn't come from a lot. We come from like very, very humble beginnings. But the fact that I've been able to build what I built on my own and just take control of my life in that way, right? Yeah. I made the sacrifice. I joined the military. I went to school. I did this and I did that, And it's like, damn, like all this shit I done had to go through, Sometimes I just wish I got a good job or something, like or somebody to just be like, yeah. But I don't know what I'm looking for in that. Because even with that, if I were to get that, I probably wouldn't even receive it in the right way or something, I guess. I don't know. But what I want to ask you about with your social media. So a lot of talented people, right? A lot of talented people that I have had the privilege to come across. You being one of them too. They're like people who just charismatic and you can tell that people are drawn to them, right?
Yeah.
And I watch y'all, it's a another dude, Poe, he a rapper. I watch him. I got this thing about watching social media. Is I noticed there was a moment where you wasn't as consistent posting.
That is true.
Yeah. What was going on, if you don't mind me asking? And you don't got to be so specific if you don't feel comfortable with
Yeah,
it.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So for about a year, I deactivated my Instagram page completely. Something happened online that I was really, really not okay with. And I tried to report the situation to Instagram. Instagram was like, they don't see anything wrong. No guidelines were crossed or broken or however they worded it. But I'm like, people be on here half naked.
Yeah.
And people be on here cursing and trolling each other in the comments, death threats, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And it sits on that app untouched. But the moment something happened to me, it was like, oh, we don't see anything wrong with it. And it just, I was already feeling like I needed to take a break from social media. And then that situation happened. And I was like, okay, yeah. I need to air this out. It's stressing me out. And I'm not getting paid off this app.
Yeah.
And so I took a break for a year. And then when I reactivated my page, I really just didn't have as much interest in sharing.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing funny.
Right.
Most of my stuff was always comedy or doing something silly or funny or dancing. And I didn't have nothing inspiring me to want to make nobody laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that.
So I was, and even still, I post here and there, but it's nowhere near as consistent as I was probably 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you, have you ever thought about getting on stage and doing comedy?
People have asked me about doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I don't have an interest in it.
Okay. I feel that.
Would I give it a go if somebody was like, yeah, I'll slide you this much if you just try?
Yeah.
I probably would try.
Yeah.
But as far as it being something on my to-do list or my bucket list,
Yeah.
it hadn't been on there.
I think that's a quick way for you to get, not a quick way, but a good way, entry into acting. You know?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah.
It's just,
Stand up is
hey,
tough.
y'all, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to be a different type of person to want to sit up on a stage and just entertain, however many people. You got to be a different person. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm so wishy-washy. I can be very, very introverted sometimes.
I can't believe that. I'm going to be honest with you.
For real?
I don't see that from you. No.
I do. I can go into a space and sit my black butt down and not say a word and just...
Yeah. I feel that.
That be me half the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I have to think on that one.
Yeah. Gratitude and the harvest.
Okay.
What does that mean for you?
Always keeping my heart open to being thankful, being gracious for what I do have. And also just looking around.
Yeah.
Social media can be such a good and a not so good thing because you have access to so much.
Yeah.
You can see so much. And just like you can see people's highlight reels, you can see the lowest of people's lows.
Yeah.
Like people getting sick and losing limbs.
Yeah.
Or like being in car accidents and their life's changing forever. People losing custody of their kids. It's like you get to see everything. And I feel like we see so much of the good. We see the glitz, the glam, the money, the cars, the people changing their lives in the best of ways that make us look at our lives like we don't have enough.
Yeah.
But then when you reset that algorithm and you start to see the other side of what people are experiencing, it gives you a different level of gratitude. And I think just keeping my mind open and my eyes open to the fact that reality is so much bigger than what I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
And being gracious for what I have and being grateful for what I have is really what's going to open the door for me to have more eventually.
Yeah, no, it's hard, though. It's hard.
It is hard.
And you're right, though. It's funny. As soon as you said that, I had a friend of mine from back home. She actually live up this way. And she got in a car accident. And I just ended up one day walking into a restaurant and seeing her in a restaurant. I was going to do like brunch or something like that with the mother of my child. And I seen her in the restaurant, and it just, I don't know, it just broke me. It made me feel away.
Yeah. Especially if it's like, dang, I didn't even know. I had no clue that this even happened. I'm just walking up to you in life.
Yeah.
And you didn't experience so much.
Yep. And we had known each other since we was children. Me and her twin brother was best friends. Or we still best friends. And you know, seeing her, I seen the car, I seen how it was messed up, but seeing her in person, it messed me up. So, no, I do. That's what I try to do every day. I appreciate it. It's so funny. I say this all the time on shows. It's like, I just had a guy, he yesterday he asked me, would I live in a homeless shelter for 3 years for $500,000? That's what he asked me. I said, absolutely not. I said, no. I said, bro, like, you don't understand. I can make $500,000 in 3 years. Some way or another, I'll do that. But, you know, that's just money. This life that I've curated for myself up to this point, I'm not where I want to be, but this, where I'm living, how I'm living, what I'm doing, that I've been able to curate for myself up until this point, I did it by myself. It's like, I'll never give up anything to take outside of my child, like his life or his safety.
Yeah.
I'll never give this up or what I've had, not willingly for the sake of what, $500,000. No, like, I've built something for myself that I enjoy, something that I'm proud to come in and see. You know, I had a friend, I hope she don't mind me saying her name, Avia. But she just called me the other night and she said, T, I seen a show of yours where you was saying that I look at myself in the mirror and I tell myself, like, no, you the shit. Like, you did this.
Yeah.
Like, you good.
Yeah.
And she was like, where do you adopt that mentality? I said, honestly, it's me just lying to myself at times. Because sometimes I don't
You gotta
feel
fake
like
it till you make it.
Exactly. And that's the way you fake it.
Yeah.
That's the way you fake it. Yeah. What is your harvest? Has it looked like as of late?
My harvest lately it's looked like obedience.
Yeah.
Being obedient and letting things go that don't serve me and don't serve my purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
And it's hard.
Because sometimes a lot of...
Hello.
Yeah.
It's hard.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the things that don't serve you are the things that feel the best.
The most.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
For real.
That's the story of T.
No. Letting go and being obedient.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's some of the things that you do for yourself to have gratitude in those moments? I know you got the visual of what you can see, but in comparing things, you know, but what is something that you do to make yourself appreciate the moment that you're going through, to have that gratitude?
I do little things to stay grounded.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, not even sometimes, a lot of times, I realize how much I'm scrolling on my phone. And my eyes start hurting and everything. Like, they be twitching because I done sat there for 2 hours just scrolling. And I'll realize that's what I'm doing. And I'll be like, you know what? Okay, I need to check out. And I go find my baby, whatever she doing. She might have been playing in her room or on her iPad or whatever. Go find my baby and reconnect.
Yeah.
So I reconnect with my babe. Listen to music. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just dance around my room. I skate.
Yeah.
Just do small things to remind myself of what makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I think those keep me grounded, just small things.
Yeah. How do you maintain humility in moments of abundance in your harvest?
I don't know abundance yet.
Come on now. Come on now. We ain't gonna get it.
Baby, I ain't even gonna play like that in front of people.
Get it. Shit.
Abundance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that one yet, but I feel like staying in my word, staying close to the people that I know love me and that I trust. I think those will be ways that I stay humble when the abundance comes.
Yeah.
And being open to not criticism, but being open to people's perspective, people that I trust.
Yeah.
So like if somebody tell me like, okay, something a little different about you and that ain't a good way.
Yeah.
Being open to it and not feeling like, okay, I'm above this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had trouble with the criticism?
I think at one point I did, just from a social media standpoint.
Yeah.
Because I felt like y'all don't
Y'all
even
don't know
know
me.
me.
Y'all don't know me,
Like you
facts.
saying this stuff, you don't even know me. You don't even know what I've been through. Like I'm hardly paying my rent, and you talking about you just trying to be, like you don't even know. But the year that I took off really helped me detach from what people think.
Yeah.
It helped me a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I don't feel the same about it.
Yeah. We don't talk about that enough. As human beings, we're not meant to connect with that many people at once.
Yeah. It's so many.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people.
And then trying to control every narrative about you. Do you know how many narratives that is?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, nah, at some point, you just have to live your life the best you can live it, make the decisions that you feel are best for you and your family, and let people have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that just got to be it.
Yeah. I had a show with a girl who said she I don't know why I laugh at that. I didn't mean to laugh.
would you
at that. But she said that she was in Puerto Rico and she seen like basically a Nephilim. You know what a Nephilim is? They talk about them in the Bible, like the giants.
I've heard that word, yeah.
Like the guy he turned into, he was like had a demon inside of him. He can turn into a Nephilim and all of that or whatever, right?
And see, I'm listening this way because you started with the laughter. Yeah. So now I'm trying to see what's funny.
But it's just the comment that I got. So I put it up on Facebook and the shit ended up going crazy. They got like 1 million views on Facebook.
Okay.
Right? And, one of the guys, he said, and his dumb ass, stupid as fuck, was sitting up there listening to it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? But I'm also laughing because I'm going to tell you why I'm laughing. I'm going to tell you the real reason. She believed that shit. She really did believe it. And I believe her talking to her because that's my partner. She don't have no reason to lie about it. But it's like...
She said she was in Puerto Rico and that's what she saw?
Uh-huh. She was in Puerto Rico and that's what she saw. And it was some Puerto Ricans under there saying, as a man from Puerto Rico, I can vouch that Puerto Ricans be bullshit saying stuff like this. So it was just like a lot of comment. But I believed it, though. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there what we talk about. But yeah, I mean, abundance. Do you feel you ever get to a place of abundance? Is that...
It's subjective, I think. Well, relative.
Yeah.
I think it's relative to different people. But I think I could get there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I really don't expect much.
Yeah.
So in me not expecting a lot, when things do happen in my favor, they exceed my expectations.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it'll be all right eventually.
Where does that come from, not expecting much?
Probably childhood trauma, won't,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Having those low expectations sometimes when you fall short. I think I'm going to blame that one on my dad for sure for me. He did that to me.
Yeah. Because if you don't expect much, then it doesn't feel as bad when you fall.
Yeah.
The falling is hard.
Yeah. Now I can imagine that must have been tough for a young woman or a girl at the time. That's what you was, because it was rough for a male. For me as a male, as a man, a young boy. But I will say that's what allowed me to be a good father, to be the father that I am. I think like you said, it's relative. It's abundance. I think for me, my abundance is centered in just like I tie it with my happiness. Mm-hmm. Like, when do I ever reach a place where I'm like truly happy? Not like completely happy, because I don't know if I ever reach that. That's kind of like perfection, but where I'm truly happy. Do you think you ever had a moment where you were truly happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I experience a lot of moments of happiness, but it's usually when I'm disconnected from the world.
Yeah.
Like, not the world, but like you on vacation, you out of your normal routine sort of thing, and you get to experience other things that life has to offer. And it's like, dang, this is really out here. This is really cool.
Yeah. No, that that grinding, or what we call the hustle, that will kind of take you out of your element. You know, I just try to. Have you figured it out? Have you figured out? Have you figured out what's the key to getting to that place, or what does that place even look like?
I think it starts at figuring out who you are and knowing your identity.
Yeah.
Whether it's your identity in Christ or just, like you said, being able to look at yourself in the mirror and speak at who you are.
Yeah.
I think that's really where it starts for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing what you're not going to settle for,
Yeah.
knowing what your boundaries are in life and business, whatever it looks like, you know, just knowing who you are, and then that kind of like takes the precedence for what happiness will look like for you.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I believe that. And you know, I've been trying to figure out what my highest self looks like. What does that person look like? What does that version of me look like? Even though it may be hard for me to get to that, because my highest self may be maybe perfection, which I know I probably won't get to that. But it's like every day I'm grinding, trying to figure out like, what does that like look like? You know,
I never thought about that before.
Yeah.
What does my highest self look like? I never thought about
Yeah, yeah. When I think of my highest self, it's just one is the things that I care about. My son, for one, right? It's does he at the end of the day, does he say my father wasn't perfect, but my dad was the dad that I needed. You know, even though my mother is laying in the bed with Alzheimer's, she's bedridden now. Even though she's in that bed like that, I feel like she was the person that I needed. She was the exact thing that I needed in order to become the man that I am now.
Yeah.
That's what I would hope my son would say about me. You know, in my own respective, like with my career and what I do, did I reach the highest level possible in my education and my understanding of self and my emotional maturity. I fought so much with like my anger and being angry, you know, as
Let's
a kid.
talk about that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
I mean, listen. But I did.
No,
you
for
know,
real, for
I was
real.
very angry young man growing up. You know, it's because I mean this in the most respectful way possible. But I was raised by a woman,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
some of the things that my reaction to a lot of the things sometimes was in a way that a woman would react. But the difference is that
Yeah.
I'm a strong young man, and you can't react so emotional and choose, to be combative. Because the thing what men do with other men is like, they choose to things men do. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I find myself in these situations. But even with that though, I feel like my mother was still like the perfect mom for me. I just was missing that piece from my father. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts or any idea of what's the key to get to where you want to go next? I say consistency is mine, just showing up and still doing it.
Openness.
Okay.
Definitely keeping my mind open and not selling myself short before I even get an opportunity to go on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm bad about that.
Yeah.
I'll check out before I even check in.
Yeah. I don't know. You don't think you stifle yourself a little bit?
I have.
Yeah, your creativity when you do that.
Have.
Yeah. Do you think you have a lot of potential?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like I've got potential that I haven't even uncovered just yet.
Yeah.
But
I asked you earlier, do you feel old? Sometimes I feel old. Sometimes I feel like it's too late for me sometimes.
no, like why?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe if I had done this in my 20s, I would have had I think Pac said this. I heard Pac say this anyway. I don't know if he was the first to say it, but I heard him say it. He said that by the time you get 32 or you get in your 30s, you lose that fight in you,
Man, that's real.
Yeah.
That is real.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so much information out here. Like, you hear people saying, like, yeah, once you're in your 30s, you tired. You've been in survival mode for so long that you ain't got no more fight in you. And then you got the 50s and the 60s, the people that are older than that, that's like, you're still a baby.
You still a baby. Facts. I swear they say that.
You just learn. It's just getting good.
Yeah.
You just now figuring out who you are. This is when it's finna get lit.
Yeah.
Stay locked in. Stay tuned. Yeah. It's only gonna get better. Your 40s, oh my God, they're amazing. You're still young.
Yeah.
So I think it really just depends on what you hold on to.
Yeah.
You got a choice.
Yeah.
Everything don't have to be your truth just because you heard it and it sound like something.
Yeah. For sure.
It ain't got to belong to you. A lot of this stuff don't belong to me. You sit right there. It ain't mine.
Yeah, I ain't claiming it.
I ain't claiming it.
Yeah, fear and faith.
They cannot coexist.
You don't think so?
That's what I tell myself. That's what I be telling myself.
Is that like a mantra of yours, a saying of yours? Fear and faith cannot coexist? You know something, it's funny because I wrote a book called 5, Fear is Vitality. 5 key strategies to turn your fear into strength. So fear, I always use fear as something else. Fear is inevitable, I guess.
It is.
You know, I always use fear as like a way of like to motivate me to do something. Fear and faith cannot coexist. Can you break that down for me?
Oh my goodness. So it's a whole lot of verses in the Bible that talk about fear and faith. I should have had one of these memorized before I came up on here talking to the people. But essentially, fear is the belief that God won't do it for you.
Yeah.
Or a belief that I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
That he just won't do it for you. It won't happen for you.
Yeah.
Like you don't believe God for whatever it is that you're fearful over.
Yeah.
And faith is just the way that you combat it. Putting your trust in him, putting your trust in his word, putting your trust in what he said he's going to do.
Yeah.
That's, for me, that's the way that I combat fear.
Yeah.
But to say that you have fear and faith at the same time,
It's impossible.
it ain't very possible.
Yeah.
You gotta choose one.
Yeah. I was gonna ask ChatGPT about some verses. I was gonna help you out.
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, I can buy into that fear and faith. I live a lot of my life in fear too.
And I do as well. And it's crazy because I am fearful of a lot.
Yeah.
But then I try not to sit in the fear because I know who I'm doing this life for. I know who I'm in alignment with. And it's like the fear is me in my head.
Yeah.
The fear is my own doubt because I've been too stuck in the world.
Yeah.
He's overcome the world.
Yeah.
So you just can't let that weigh you down. And those are my thoughts that I be having to remind my own self. It's easy to be fearful.
Yeah.
Especially when you've already been let down so many times. When you know what failure feels like.
You seem to have a good relationship with God.
We be rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
I think.
Where did they come from?
I think probably just feeling alone a lot.
Yeah.
Like I have really good, solid friendships.
Yeah.
But there are times when it's just 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's just you.
Yeah.
And you need somewhere to go. You need somewhere to turn. You need somebody to hear you.
Yeah.
And it's been God. It's been him.
Yeah.
I've had to lean, and I feel like I've leaned deeper into my faith the more disappointment I've gotten out of the world, out of different outcomes that I thought would be different. Instead of me going into myself and like just completely feeling like nothing ever is going to work out for me, leaning into my faith instead.
Yeah.
So I can like keep myself recharged and hopeful for the future.
Yeah. I kind of live by that. I live by this in the absence of motivation. Absent of motivation, I lean towards discipline. in the absence of discipline, I lean towards my faith.
That's good.
Yeah, I think that's led me a lot of ways. There's been times where I thought I was going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So much responsibility, so much stuff that you feel, and so much that you're going through. There's a lot in this world that we live in. You know, it's a lot that you experience. And I don't see, I don't judge people for their beliefs, but I don't see how people get through it without God.
I mean, people find their vices and go about it that way. And I mean, it might not be God. It might be some other entity or thing, or who knows.
Yeah.
I can't really explain what everybody else do. But I ain't gonna say I'm like the ultimate Christian. I am not.
Yeah.
But I have found that when I'm low, going into scripture, it helps me.
Yeah. No, God really does exist in the tumultuous times, I'll say. In the rough times, God really does exist. Really present. He's omnipresent, but I think you feel it the most in those bad times. Or maybe that's just a you thing that you're just like,
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I also think the other part of it too is like not actually having a physical father in this realm. Like I grew up with my stepfather, and he was in my life for some years. Love him. But never actually having a consistent father to call like at any given time and be like, this is what I'm going through. I need help.
Yeah.
I don't know if and it's not just financial help. I need you to tell me like what it is I'm looking at wrong. What am I doing wrong? What am I hearing wrong? Or like affirm me. Like life is just hard and you doing okay.
Yeah.
Not having a father to really have that sort of connection with, and then realizing like, oh, you have a heavenly father. That's what he's for.
Yeah.
Lean into that. You'll be all right.
The greatest of fathers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do wish that he does talk back, but I wish he could just come and just sit down and talk to me.
I be wanting him to grab my face like this. Be like, this is what you do.
Yeah.
But
Do you feel like, and this is my last question, I done held you up on this show long enough.
That's cool.
But do you feel like when you think of strength and how you define it, not just the technical definition of strength.
Yeah.
But when you look at strength and how you defined it, do you feel that you lived up to that definition up until this point?
I do not be thinking I'm strong.
Yeah.
Right when you said the word, I'm like, I do not be thinking I'm strong at all.
Yeah.
But people will tell me like, oh, you are so strong.
Yeah.
How? I'm literally fighting for my life. I don't know how I'm making it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to connect with that word for real.
I get you.
Strength.
Yeah.
So for me, strength is just surviving.
Yeah.
And doing whatever you got to do not whatever you got to do, but doing what you have to do to get by and to make sure you're straight.
Yeah.
That's all I know strength to be.
Yeah.
I guess I got that.
In that way, he's strong.
In that way.
Yeah. I think he's strong. I think all the single mothers out there are strong. I just wish I could help all y'all.
Man, I know. I be wishing it too.
Yeah, I went through it. That's a rough life. But anyway, man, I'm glad you came on the show. I'm glad you came by. It's always an honor and a privilege. Oh yeah, of course. Thank you for coming on.
And it's funny too how different our conversation is now versus in the past. Y'all go back and look. If you got a second, you can go back and check some of our past conversations. The growth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to, if I were to write a book about these last 2 years since 2023.
Ooh, bestseller.
It's been so rough. Fighting so many different things or whatever. And thank God for my son. That's really it. You know? Thank God for my baby. He reminded me of who I was.
Don't they keep you focused?
They do.
Yeah.
It's like God sometimes speak through them. Dad, you're good. He told me once, he said, what's wrong with grandma? I said, she just, grandma's sick. She got a disease. He was like, if, will my mom be like that? I said, well, let's hope not. Let's hope she just grows old. He said, oh, yeah, my mama grow older, huh? I said, yeah, she's going to grow older. Daddy is too. He said, oh, that's so sad. I said, yeah, nigga, it is sad. It's sad. We going to be old and you going to be out here living by yourself. You better hope it's when you 40, 50, 60, 70.
No.
You don't want to be 33 like me or 33 like me, 32 like me. God. See, this how life been kicking my ass.
Yeah.
But anyway, again, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Listen, this is the ChoppedByT podcast. We'll get real, raw, authentic conversations. Until next time.